This is my 1949 Studebaker 2R5 half-ton pickup truck that my sister and I are in the process of restoring. And today what I wanted to talk about was the mounting of the shock levers found on my truck. What I wanted to do was to go ahead, there are linkages that need to be connected to the shock lever, and then these get connected to the mounts on the pickup. And I wanted to go ahead and connect all of that stuff so I didn't have to do it with the shock lever on the truck. And in order to do that, you get these little rubber bushings here. This one fits inside of there so that this can rotate on this rubber bushing. And then you take your linkage arm here and you slide that on. It should be a little bit tight. There you go. So there's the linkage arm there. And for these linkage arms, there's actually grooves cut into them for these pins to slide into. So the grooves are on this side, and so I'm going to take this pin, I'm going to slide it in from over here, and I'll get it going, and you can start to see it coming out right there. And we're going to use the vise here to press that in more here in just a second. The other end of the arm for the front shocks gets mounted to this mounting point on the front axle. And I've already gone ahead and put that rubber bushing into there. It gets slid into this place. And for this arm, the grooves are on this side, which means the pin goes in from this way. So we're going to slide that in, and then we'll go ahead and press these in with the vise here. And as part of that, what I'm actually going to use is this little 7/16 socket to hide over this. Lined up, and then I'll just go ahead and use the vise to press this together. And so you can see that I was able to press that through there, and then I can put my pin in, my retaining pin in there for that. So I'll go ahead and do the same thing for this other one. Just got to make sure you keep that pin lined up before you get going so you don't get it crooked. And there you can see it there. I'm going to press that in a little bit more. Probably use my bench press to do that, to finish that out, because I do want this in closer. So I was able to press that in the rest of the way there. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for this one. Press that in a little bit more. And I went ahead and press that one in there too. Go ahead and put my pins in, and then that is ready to get mounted to the truck. Okay, we've assembled the shock lever together. We've got our bushings in. They're ready to get mounted. And now it's time to put this one on the frame. This is the passenger side. And if you see here on the passenger side, just behind the radiator in front of the brake lines, you got two mounting holes here that this shock lever gets mounted to. The third place it gets mounted to is with this shock mount down here, which goes into the front axle. And so we have a 1/2-inch bolt, coarse thread. Okay, they're snugged up on the other side. I'll go ahead and tighten them down here in a little bit. And now we've got to take this and we've got to put it into this mounting hole here on the front axle, and we'll follow it up with a 7/16 nut there. Okay, so it's mounted there, and I'll go ahead and tighten up the nuts on all these. Again, as you look at the shock lever, You can see this relief valve nut here. This is where your relief valve is. It's facing to the top. Hopefully this will help somebody else out there. Thank you very much, and bye.